Good afternoon, students. I have made you this video on how you would use logs to calculate n. This is in the context of a reducing balance type of question. What's happened here is that we've been given a scenario. Jim has bought a new car for 250,000 Rand. The value of the car depreciated at a rate of 22% per annum annually, according to, very important here, the reducing balance method. So that tells us which formula we need to use. After how many years, so the implication is we need to calculate n, will its book value be 92,537 Rand and 64 cents? So the reducing balance method means using a equals p 1 minus I to the power of n. But we've got to be careful not to confuse this with compound interest. Remember, A represents what it's going to be worth in the future. So that means the car will have reduced to a value of 92,537 Rand 64 after a certain number of years. That's what we're going to calculate, having cost 250,000 Rand initially. It is depreciating at a rate of 22%, so we would write that as follows. And then the question is asking us to calculate after how many years this is going to happen. So the implication is we need to work out the value of n. What we need is to get the bracket on its own on one side of the equation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the bracket over here, 1 minus 0,22 to the power of n, and that means that I would have needed to divide both sides by 250,000. So that means that 92,537 Rand and 64 cents must be divided by 250,000. In my bracket, if I simplify that, I'm going to end up with a value of 39 over 50 to the power of n. I'm going to simplify what's on the right-hand side as well. That's going to give me 0.37015056. And now I'm going to use logs to calculate the time period. This works as follows. So n, my exponent, is equal to log base. The base is 39 over 50. And then I'm going to write my number in full. So putting that in would leave me with this. I'm going to use the button on my calculator, the log button on my calculator, and I'm going to calculate this, and it ends up being 4 years exactly. This question is out of 3 marks, so the 3 marks would be allocated as follows. Substitution into the correct reducing balance formula, a mark for simplifying and using logs in the correct way, and then a mark for the answer. I hope you found this helpful on how to use logs to calculate the value of n.